you guys, this is Nicole from Spiritual Thoughts and spirituality, and also why I believe that the internet and social media are the future and it's gonna change the world. To start off with, I have an Instagram called Spiritual Thoughts. Most of you probably came to this YouTube from my Instagram. I started my Instagram when I was 15 years old. I was in high school and I was having all of these crazy thoughts like, what is time? Who am I? What the fuck is the universe? All of this crazy shit, and I just kind of started the Instagram as an online diary where I could post my thoughts. I found that there were so many other people just like me having the same thoughts as me, and it was really mind-blowing because at that point in my life I was really scared that I was crazy and that these thoughts weren't normal. I found just a community of loving, supportive, open-minded, really interesting people, and I loved it, and I loved to go on every day and comment and post things and read the comments. I now have found that my username, Spiritual Thoughts, my username kind of deceives people. The word spiritual can mean so many different things to different people, and a lot of the times people expect me to be some sort of spiritual guru or some really religious person, and I'm just a normal person. I just started this because I was having weird thoughts. I am in no way trying to become a guru or tell people that what I believe is the right way, and I think the more that we can all accept that everyone has their own perspective and that's completely okay, the more we're going to get along and the more that we're going to be able to expand our knowledge, and especially on social media, just be nicer to each other and learn more and have a more positive space online. I really believe that Instagram has a huge part in humanity's awakening, and a lot of people are like, oh, social media is bad, it moves us in the opposite direction, but I really do feel that even though most of it is kind of a trend now and it's stylish and cool to be spiritual nowadays online, and things like yoga and chakras and even things like sacred geometry and meditation are being blown up into the mainstream, and I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. A lot of people shit on that and try and make it like, oh, they're stealing it, it's our thing, they can't have it, but it's like, isn't that the whole point of being online and spreading spiritual knowledge and positivity online, is to get this message out to as many people as possible and get as many people as possible to open their minds and think for themselves, and not even to have the same belief as me or, the next person posting about this stuff. It's really just about having people open their minds and research this stuff themselves and see what aligns with their own spirit. The internet and social media, especially Instagram, things like YouTube especially as well, are really just helping to speed that along, because at the click of a button you're able to find a wealth of knowledge. And a long time ago you had to travel to a library and know how to read and acquire all of these things and then go through the books, know which book has the knowledge that you're looking for. But nowadays a simple Google search can get you any knowledge that you want, and I think that is so powerful, especially for the younger generation like me and people even younger than me. I'm 19 years old. It's just really empowering to have that wealth of knowledge and knowing that I can learn about whatever I want, and I can share that with a group of people that are open-minded and willing to do their research as well. I think that that is really what's going to move along society. So another thing that I have had to keep in mind, since my Instagram is at quite a large following. I have 580,000 followers, and the things that I post, some of them can be controversial, and I've really had to learn that it is completely okay to not agree with someone and have a different view, and that is the beauty of social media, is that we are able to express our own individual viewpoint and perspective that not everybody else has. Okay, Maui, you need to not be on the bed at all. Another thing that I really love about social media is the idea of helping other people with their dreams. I think that using my following to help others, put food on the table and help their family and pay their bills is way better than buying a CEO their 5th vacation home. And a lot of people like to hate on people making money off of social media, small businesses. And to be honest, I consider my page a small business because I work at it full time. I am doing this every single day. I'm constantly thinking about what I can put out there, and especially with this YouTube now, what I can talk about and things that I can put on the internet that are gonna raise the vibration of humanity. So I don't think that making money on social media is a bad thing. I think that if you have the right intention and you're not just doing it to get rich and buy all of these material things and, just steal people's money and not give them anything in return for what they're giving to you, that is bad. But when you're doing an equal exchange and you're making money on social media, I don't think that's a bad thing, especially when your intentions are in the right place and you're trying to help other people along with them helping you. So I think that that is such an important thing, that on social media you can make these connections with people that you would never meet in real life, but you can help each other on social media, whether that's with knowledge or just sharing ideas, finding a link, whether you're finding a new shop or a new page, a new video, whatever it is. The spreading of ideas on the internet is definitely the future. Always try your best to stay positive, but also I want to make a point that social media is also great because you can share your struggles with other people. When I'm feeling low, I can make a post about it and have 10 people messaging me and, making me feel better. And I can do the same for others. When I see other people struggling and sharing about their struggles, I can relate to that and comment and help them and send them love, even though they're far away. And I think that is also such a beautiful thing. Just the fact that humans can connect on such a deep level without even having to be face to face. I really hope that you enjoyed this little chat, and leave in the comments below if you have any thoughts on social media and what it will do for the future. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.